We're gonna see who shows up today. So we're live ice fishing. My phone's kind of foggy. We're gonna see who shows up to my live stream today. I got one person here. Let's see. Hey, okay, thanks for stopping by. I'm just out doing some ice fishing. I've caught like 5. Hey, Lubaka, how are you doing today? I'm just out ice fishing for a little while this afternoon. Hopefully, catch some more nice ones. Take it, fish. Yeah, you should have ice this weekend. The whole flasher's like lit up. Yeah, I've eaten them. I have some right here. I've kept like 4 of them so far. You're in St. Louis? There's one. See, there's a tiny one. Not that big. This is on this little tiny silver jig in the spike. So we're gonna get this guy back. There's more fish down there. Eat a fish eyeball? That sounds gross. I don't have a knife to cut it out on me today. Yeah, I'm at Monona Bay. I'm in my shack though. The flasher's saying everything though. So fish on. This one's a little better. Another fish. I'll keep him. I still already have another one. How thick is the ice? Yeah, I was trying to jig. It is from my fingertip to here, so probably like 6 inches. But on the other side of the bay here, there's open water. So I'm not fishing where I usually fish here. I'm fishing on the side opposite of where I fish. And I'm not out very far. I'm probably only like 100 yards out from shore. So, yeah. Hi, True North Angler. Hey, Danny. I'm kind of focusing on fishing, so I'm not catching every comment. Not that there's that many people in this stream. Another one. This one just swallowed it. I don't know. This is probably like the 8th or 9th one I've caught. I only came out here at like 20 minutes ago, though. I need more bait now. I've caught like 3 on a purple. You're trying to get up there this weekend? It should be good this weekend. It's just supposed to be cold out this weekend. Yeah, I'm keeping some for the fryer. So yeah, I caught one crappie. That was here's the crappie I caught. Only one so far. I just have waxworms and spikes today. I'm just fishing for whatever bites. I have minnows at my house. I was jigging with the plastic on this one rod a little bit to try to get some crappies. Because you mostly catch bluegills on the little spikes. Like this is one of Lubaka's baits that he makes on a bigger jig, a bigger bait for crappie. So yeah, I'm hoping. Hey Passion, thanks for stopping by. You were hilarious in your live stream yesterday. Your goal is to catch a perch. Yeah, I catch a few perch through the ice. You just have to be where they're at. There should be a lot of them in. Shoot, I just missed one. In some of the places you fish, I don't know. Maybe not in Iowa. We know in North Dakota and western Minnesota, there's a lot of them in some of the areas. So. I just decided to go live once and see how long my phone would last. My battery didn't last very long last time I went live. This one probably doesn't have bait on it. Well, that still has bait on it. We're getting a bite on that. Yeah. I don't know. It depends upon the day. So far, I've caught like 3 or 4 on this jig, this purple jig and a waxworm, and I've caught like the last 3 or 4 on the one I have the flasher down. But I think it's just whichever hole I have the flasher can get them to chase up, because I'm fishing in 12 feet of water here, and the bluegills aren't all on bottom. Here's a chaser. Someone didn't take though, he looked. So, I don't know what the best bait in my box is. It depends upon the day. No, these ones are just looking. Lost it. Let's see what this high fish over there. So I don't know what the best bait is for me. Should miss another one. Yeah, I missed the last 2. Probably need to check my bait soon. Missed that one too. Must be setting the hook. Hey John, how are you doing? Weird, they're not getting hooked. Let me try putting the flasher in the hole with this other jig. We'll see if this will do the magic. So we're gonna see if I get anything on this. That high fish chasing it. So yeah, I'm not doing a very good job keeping up with the chat. I'm trying to fish too. So keep in mind that. That one chasing. Fish. They're not wanting to chase now. Oh, I'm on Lake Monona. I'm Monona Bay. There's so many fish here. I'm just like guessing when they're hitting on the flashers. I caught one in a while. There's one. That's a dink. That's probably why I wasn't getting them. They're all dinks. Here's another one on that same little silver jig with spikes on it. They seem to like really small jigs in this spot with spikes. But some days when they're more aggressive, I could use bigger baits. I don't even know what kind of jig. I bought them at DNS Bait. They're just really small. There's just a whole mess of fish down there. I should probably just reel out another dink. That guy unhooked himself. No, maybe it didn't. I thought it did. I hope it did. I wished it did. So there's another one. This is kind of fun. Live fishing. Hi, Marks. Doesn't want it. Any of you guys chase them? They're very flashy. No, I don't have out any tip ups today. I have 3 poles in the shack. I didn't bring any live bait to work with me. So I'm just fishing for panfish. I should be doing some pike fishing. I don't think very many people outside here have tip ups out either. I just come out for a couple hours after work and screw around and try to catch panfish. Feels nice to get off the computer and look at data. So there's muskies in this lake. If you have done an underwater camera, you might see one. This fish actually feels nice. That's a nice gill. That's a keeper there. So there are muskies here. See ya, Jerry Jones Ortega, James Ortega. I haven't been doing that many live streams lately, actually. I tried doing one last week and my phone battery went dead after just like an hour and a half, so I figured I'd try doing it again in the shack with the heater running to see if it would last longer. Yeah, I caught one on the ice. There's probably a video of it on my channel if you look back. I caught it on a jigging spoon too. I actually caught it on this lake, but on the other end of it when I was perch fishing. That one did spit the hook. Nice fish. There's another dink. I'm not even catching any on the bait. I'm not moving around. They must really want it moving today. Because I've only caught ones with the flasher, pole with the flasher down on it. Oh, they want this jig. That one's. Should I lost that one or the bigger one? This isn't like a bad time to go live. There's not many people here. Ace Pro Bass Team, thank you for stopping by. Hey, Alan M Outdoors, how are you doing? Hi, Christine, how are you? I'm just out ice fishing, catching some bluegills. There's one. There's another small one. If you want to check out other channels, feel free to check out other channels. I think a lot of the channels will support you back. This guy really got hooked good. I did drive the hook into him hard. There, this one's gonna go back though. Shoot. That guy's not releasing good. Oh, that one no, there it was the same way. I have some meters. That one was too small. That one was pretty small. That one just came in hard and I just set the hook on it really hard though. Because the downside of this really small jig is it's harder to hook them with it. There's one coming up at us, correct. He was just nibbling at it though. There, I missed one. Yeah, I'm gonna go out early trout fishing soon. I was thinking this weekend. I almost went yesterday, but I decided not to. This fish has a little bite in it. Oh, it's another crappie. There's a crappie. I'll keep that. At least I'm catching some stuff. That's the second crappie I've got. It probably was down deep too. Ha ha ha. I'm not gonna keep that money. I don't feel like cleaning that money tonight. I do feel like having some fried fish though. How's the weather? It's like 25 out. I had one on which I didn't even realize was on. That's a nice gill there. This one's on the purple jig. I didn't even realize that fish was on. That's what happens when I pay attention to the live stream and not fishing. So yeah. So, I'm surprised I've been live this long and only have 4 people here. Sun bluegill? Yep. Missed one. Between 6 and 8 grottos. That's warmer than here. You like that, Sproul? It's supposed to get really cold this weekend here, though. So, yeah. That's fine. Not everyone knows how to speak English. I don't care what language you speak. I just appreciate you stopping by my stream and chatting with me about fishing. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this stream. They're biting. So yeah. Hey G-Money, John. I'm going to bring you some fish. I haven't had fried fish in a few days. That sounds really good. I'll be cleaning them in like an hour and a half. I need to stop back at my lab and then I'm going to go home and clean them. So yeah, hopefully we'll have some fresh fish for dinner. Someone is like chewing. I was having some action. I got another keeper. Someone was just chewing someone out on shore about parking too close to their driveway. It's pretty funny. Oh, that snagged into my other line. That's what happens when you have too many lines out. Sorry the stream ended. I don't know how much longer the stream is going to be. Let me get this all set up. So here's this one. Shoot, it's my jig snapped off in its mouth. It's no fun, have to retie my jig on. Hey, Pier Living for the Outdoors, thanks for stopping by. This bluegill I'm keeping anyways, but it just like swallowed my jig and somehow it snapped off in it. I'm in Wisconsin. Where the heck did my jig go? This fish, oh, there my jig went. You're at work. That bluegill's all bloody. There's one I could eat the eyes out of. It's already halfway broke up. Now I need to retie on my jig. It's more of a hassle than anything. It's getting kind of dark in here too. Pike or something must have swam through all of a sudden there's no fish here. You can sort of guess the size of the fish. Like if they're really small marks, they're smaller, and if they're bigger marks, they're larger fish usually. So that's sort of a yes, but not exactly. Yeah, it should be prime time. I'm trying to re-rig this one rod because I snapped the line off when I pulled that fish up. Been live for half an hour, wow. Yeah, it happens. This line on this rod's probably pretty old too, and it gets knots in it, so that makes weak points. And I get distracted by that one, which I just lost. That's not a very good knot either. So yeah, 3, 2, 1. That one's just a looker. So yeah, countdown didn't work. There's one. That one was up high. That one hit hard. Hit that one on the ball. Yep, fresh bluegills. Just cleaning them. Plastic bag AMSR, haha. More like spilled waxies in the plastic bag, so I was trying to get them out of there. As much as I dislike chewing tobacco and it's gross, the chew tin containers or a bait puck work much better for holding baits than this. Hey G-Money. Not your typical JMSR. Or we can make one of like the ice auger drilling a hole. Shoot, swing and a miss. I'd be striking out if I was playing baseball. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, G-Money. I keep losing my stream. I don't know why I'm losing the stream. I'm in the middle of town here. And like I'm losing reception. I should have plenty of reception here. I've been live for 35 minutes now. Wow, that's a long time. Here's my heater. Here's my rod. There's my fish. I probably should show you what it's like outside here. Yeah. It's not too bad a quality. I don't know why it's cutting out because I should have good reception where I'm at. I have some marks up like 6 feet off bottom. They aren't seeming to point though. I don't know if they're crappies or bass or what. But they're not coming in. There's a fish down there. Here's what my flasher looks like. The top mark is my weight. There's one coming. It's on. There's another nice one too. Maybe I should try doing a live ice fishing on the weekend or something. I think it's easier to do it in the shack here because there's so much background noise, especially this time of day here. Another crappie. We're just getting quite a bit of crappie action tonight. Another crappie. Do I still have bait? No, I need. Yeah. That one hit it on the foul. This rod just has a spike on it. That bite isn't even near bottom. That's why I wasn't catching anything on it. At least this is the best I've done ice fishing in like a week, so I'm not complaining. Shoot my spike over there, it's still a spike on it. On the So yeah, no blindfold this time. Definitely no. That was a one-time thing. Supposedly YouTube is cracking down if you do any challenges where you could potentially cause harm to anyone else too. They like changed what it says in their terms of your use and stuff yesterday. So you aren't supposed to do anything that appears to risk your life or others' life for challenges because of the Tide Pods and that challenge. Because someone supposedly tried doing it in a car and using the GPS in her car to drive, and she ended up getting in an accident. So I'm surprised YouTube didn't demonetize it. I was surprised they didn't demonetize it for me. And it says you aren't supposed to have like any nudity in your videos either. So this new bait I ordered, I don't think I can do a challenge with, because I saw this really funny looking bait on AliExpress, so I decided to buy it. And it is a naughty looking crankbait. Yeah, use common sense. Like, I was just out on the ice. I wasn't going to walk around and walk out on the ice and bother people with it. I just did it right by my camera, and I wasn't going to move very far how I did it. But other people... I watched one video where someone was trying to mow their lawn with a blindfold, and they ran into a bush. That was pretty funny, actually, though. Like, stuff like that can definitely hurt people, though. That high mark's not biting. Yeah, there's definitely some stupid people out there. I just missed one on that one. Like, I don't think you could drive a car or boat very safely with the GPS. Like, My GPS and my fish locator is off by like 50 feet from spots sometimes, I swear. So I think if you were driving that around, you'd probably eventually end up on a sandbar or hitting something in the river blindfolded. So I wouldn't do that. Just some nibblers. I don't know how much. I don't think I'm gonna do this stream much longer. I should just ice fish for a few more minutes and then go to work for a little while and head home. Yeah, I'm catching. I've caught 3 crappies and like 15 bluegills. I'm using spikes on a little hook. I'll show you. It's slowly getting dark out, so the light isn't very well in here. But here's one I caught. Here's what I'm. No, I don't work too much. I just have trying to finish on my PG. Here's what I'm using: this little tiny jig with 2 spikes on it, which are just maggot larvae. And I've caught some on the waxworm I have out too. Which I actually think I'm out of waxworms, so I'm just using spike. I have waxworms on this one pole, and I have a plastic on this other pole, which I haven't caught anything on, but I really haven't been fishing with it much because this has been working well. You use the spikes? Yeah, they work good. Sometimes the waxworms work better, some days the spikes work better. It just depends upon their due day. Another bluegill. I don't think I'm gonna stream much longer. I'm trying to get out of here. I'm probably just gonna keep catching fish if I leave my phone on though and just not even get to it. Yeah, lots of bluegills. This spot's a bluegill factory. Is that getting tangled up or something? I missed that one too. Better check my bait. Like 6 inches. Actually, the other side of this bay has open water though. The ice is really consistent here, and the rain we had like a week ago has still caused the ice to be really inconsistent. So this area I don't usually fish on this bay. Hey, Anna Spouts. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just out ice fishing. I've caught, I don't know, like 15 bluegills and 3 crappies. There, I missed one. Yeah, it is pretty fun. There's a lot of fish here. You wish you were fishing? I think everybody wishes they were fishing. I don't know. I decided to go out before it got really cold out this weekend. I was going to go try trout fishing yesterday, but I didn't. I end up staying at work. I'm trying to apply for some big boy jobs, so I'm planning on finishing up school soon. There's another dink. All right. Have a safe drive home on Cast on Fish. Thanks for stopping by. Well, I think I'm going to use up my data if I continue streaming. I might want to do another one of these streams. So I think I'm going to end this stream. I appreciate everybody who stopped by, and I hope you all have a good night and great fishing in the future. Have a good night, everyone. Yeah, that was scary. That was only on like 2 inches.